Recording.
All right, welcome to whoever is watching. We are going to go over a couple of quick questions just to get Christy's experience of working with me for weight coaching. She's not quite at the end of her 12-week program, but we'll go ahead and get started. So question number one, why did you decide to work with me?
Because all of my goals were not being met because I was not committed enough to reach them.
Gotcha. Okay. So the idea was if I work with somebody, then I'll get a little extra push. Was that kind of the idea?
Yes.
Got it. Okay. And then question number two, what were you struggling with specifically that you wanted help with?
I had a really hard time following through. Anybody can make a goal, but if you don't put any kind of action in place to meet it, it's kind of moot point.
Makes sense. Yep. And specifically, you were working on weight loss. So changing your diet, changing exercise habits.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay. Question number three, what results have you gotten, both weight loss and otherwise?
I think it's just improved my mood. I feel like my pants have been a lot slimmer. Like I don't have to unbutton them to get into them anymore. And then with the water, that's just kind of making everything to like work better.
Got it.
So I think that it's been awesome. I've been able to address some things that I wasn't able to before.
So building in the habit of drinking more water, and then you're noticing that your clothes, your pants specifically, are a little looser.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, which is that's what we're looking for here.
That's right.
All right, and then actually, under the heading of other results, I know we've talked a little bit about your work as well, which was not the purpose of the coaching, but it kind of came up in conversation. Have you seen some changes there as well?
Yeah. So what I've learned with the coaching, I've been able to apply it like in stressful situations and things that I know that are unhealthy and not good. So it just kind of helped me to balance everything out. That's my doggy here roaming around.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. And that's my secret agenda, because most people are hiring me to get the results of losing weight. And that's important for health, right? For a lot of different reasons. But my secret agenda is always that, hey, once you realize, you can take some of these tools and you can get results, then we can apply that in other areas of our lives as well. So I'm really into that. All right. Question number 4. What has been the biggest transformation out of working with me?
I've been able to actually see the areas that I was struggling with, like not committed to reaching the goals, and making excuses for why I wasn't able to get anything started. So I was able to see where I was falling short.
Mm-hmm. Just kind of having your thoughts reflected back and thinking like, oh, this might not be universal truth. This might just be something I'm telling myself to get myself off track.
Absolutely.
Or maybe that's getting me off track, not to get yourself off track, but that was kind of what ended up happening. So,
absolutely.
And then question number 5, what did you want to get that had you hire me?
I wanted to see what the block was for me. And you have actually addressed that block and helped in a lot of ways that I wasn't able to do on my own.
Okay. And are you willing to elaborate a little bit more on what that block was?
Sure. Mine was just excuses. I wanted to lose weight, but I wasn't willing to take any action to do anything towards that goal of losing weight. I was too tired to exercise. The water was just kind of like, I didn't really want to drink that much water. But once I started drinking the water, I noticed the benefit of drinking a gallon of water a day kind of helped everything. And I could gauge my appetite with the water. If I didn't have enough water, I was overeating. If I had enough water, it kept me like pretty full and satiated for most of the day. And then with the exercise, that just kind of was making me feel a lot better. I had improved sleep, better mood, and it just kind of helps fight off that extra stress, that most of us have.
And you've made some changes to how you're eating as well, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about that.
So I don't do like desserts and all that. That's kind of like, and then what I do is if I want a dessert, something super sugary that I shouldn't have, it's kind of like, no, I don't want that. And I know I don't need it. So I talk myself out of it. And so if I have a sugar, like sweet cake craving, normally it's at 2:30 in the afternoon, I normally will go get some fruit. And that kind of fixes the sugar craving.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right. Anything else that you want to share? Maybe something that was a surprise in a way that you weren't expecting?
The surprise was I had no idea how much overeating, overindulging, and the food is related to our emotions and feelings. If you don't feel good or you're stressed or depressed or anxious, that's when we're normally gorging on a bunch of food. And so once I was able to see, like, well, why do I want that? And then I was like, okay, let me do a mood check and see what's going on or how I'm feeling. And once I was able to do that, now I can pretty much talk myself out of something. If I just absolutely have to have something sweet, then it's going to be the smallest portion size. And it's not going to be 2:30 in the afternoon. It's going to be like, okay, I'm going to have this one little dessert and we're not going to go back for 3 and 4 seconds, thirds, fourths, fifths. So I'm able to address the feelings first. So it's normally when I'm eating, I'm like, okay, I'm behind on my water. I know I haven't drank enough water. Let me catch up on my water and then eat something. So that's where I'm at. So it's actually helped me in ways I didn't think it would help. I didn't know that the food was related to feelings and emotions.
That's fantastic. So what would you say to somebody who is kind of on the fence, like, I don't know this is for me or not. I don't know if I can lose weight or not. What would your words of wisdom to them be?
Mine would be that it's not if you can, but it's more of a can you? Are you willing to address the things that are preventing you from thinking that you can't? You know, any of us can say I can't, and if we say I can't, then we won't. Yeah. But if we say that I can, then we will.
We got to get you some training. You got the idea now.
And you have to think about, I can't is huge. I can't means that I won't. That's why so many people say that you have to take out the I can't. I think the I can't is just something that it's the limiting belief. It's something that keeps us from doing what we really want to do. So I think that if you have a person that they really want to lose weight and they're kind of at that point where I need to do something, but I don't know what, then this program is perfect for that. It addresses the things that are stopping us from doing it. And the thing is, you have to have the want more than the need. You know, we need food, but you have to want it more than you need it. So.
Yeah, it makes sense. So,
yeah.
All right. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. And if anybody is watching this and you'd like to get more information on my program, you can just email me, lisa@lisaduke.net, or you can go to lisaduke.net/schedule and sign up for a free initial consultation.